There's another variant of this custom run which I could end up doing, but we'll see. Water Stake, Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous should be useless for this custom run. I don't use Twooze Company like at all. And I think that the orb can achieve some interesting things. I'm really hopeful that this is the run where I can achieve that. Let's see if I can get that much, eh? Because I have a whole bunch of Twooze Companies. I replaced my starting deck with Twooze Companies with 4 of the orbs, and I'm hopeful. There are some boss passes I can get that would be amazing, since both of the boss passes that affect pegs either by downgrading or upgrading should work out quite handily here. Interesting. It's actually ideal not to go double chest then. I'm fine with that because I have the upgraded orbs to potentially get the tempo in the boss fight in the elite fight. Oh god, that's very handy. Now, one thing I won't be doing this run though, because it will massively warp the outcome of the run, is I won't actually allow myself to take Adventurer's backpack, because that would be a +4/+8 on my entire deck. Or is it +3/+6? One of the two. Which would be a massive amount. It would be really strong for me. Don't get me wrong. But I want to see if I can get there on my own upgrading power. If I happen to get just good damage, like a power glove kind of thing, with maybe a bit more than just a power glove, then of course, you know, that would be extremely nice, but I'm not going to just add oops, I forgot about the first line of text that it has. Slime's the first one. I remembered it here, but yeah, oops. Let's just reload. My reloads right now were extremely efficient, eh? Extremely efficient. I'll get the bomb someday. Oh, I can't actually get the bomb, can I? Ironic. Oh, there we go. Actually, I believe a shot like this is actually not bad for hitting the bomb. Yeah, there we go. I almost got it anyway. Only 2 elites despite having the ones earlier on. Oh well. Okay. Honestly, I was gonna say this we don't have that good of a matchup into this fight, but we're not taking hits in this fight whatsoever. That was a misplay by the way. I should have shot there. Slight misplay on my part. But it's all good. It's not like it makes that much of a difference. It's just saving my refresh because I don't know where the next refresh is going to be and I may not be able to actually get to it. And as you can see, it is very much an issue that I have to deal with because, of course, the refresh refuses to go into a nice spot for me. Now, honestly, I don't even know if sliming is actively good here. Because I'm sliming the pegs in the way and I kind of need these pegs to actually get a kill on these plants, I believe. I'm not fully certain, but I believe so. Alright, there we go. Surely we're almost there, right? Okay, I don't know how to pull this kind of shot off, unfortunately. And a shot like this, unfortunately, is, yeah, really not going to achieve what I wanted. Might as well discard. Yeah. This refresh, combined with the fact that I'm sliming much more than I would like to be able to hit my refreshes, is not ideal, but whatever. I'm actually gaining health now, aren't I? Oh god. How does one do this? Like that. That's how one does it. Okay. Well, good to know. I should discard here. Let's just play properly, eh? Good damage, followed by good damage, followed by a refresh. That's how it's meant to go. Generally, you're not meant to waste half the time firing towards a refresh. We got incredibly lucky that we actually have good passives. Because it saved us a lot of health. A lot of health. That's an intentional oboe. I am very much allowed to take an intentional oboe, so I shall. It's going to have a drastic impact on, oh my lord, on the run, but it's very much allowed. Well, after my complaints in that boss fight about being unable to get a refresh, if I don't pick this, I'm just crazy, right? However, I'm going to do something even crazier. There's an enhanced gunpowder right here, and I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, that's how crazy I am. I really want the molten gold, just to give me some extra gold, and yeah, the refresh as well. I need it. It's definitely a run where I'm 100% going to want it, because if you're going to go through all the effort of sliming pegs and potentially also upgrading pegs, oh, they do nothing. Oh, that's nice. Then you definitely want to make sure that you're at least getting value out of those pegs, and one of the best ways to do so is actually having pegs to hit. Like that. Not quite, unfortunately. Maybe the fact that it's a slimy orb messed up my shot. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it didn't. I just don't really know how to do that shot very well. I've been pulling it off recently, but yeah, I'm not fully certain on exactly how it's done. Maybe we'll go for a shot like this. Yeah, that's more like it. Good. It's like I can pull it off pretty consistently, but I don't actually know how I'm doing it. That's the issue. Which means I can't replicate it easily. Let's just aim straight at that pig because that's going to kill my momentum and just let me go through to this fight, which I don't have enhanced gunpowder for. Oh my god, that was a really stupid first shot. Luckily I won't be punished for it, right? Oh my god. One bomb value is decent. Could be more, couldn't it? The problem is you need to pop the pegs without sliming the ones that stop you from getting it. Oh, this is also not going to be that pretty of an elite fight. Well, hopefully we find our build round passive soon because the Twooze company's complete lack of damage is very unfortunate. I'm trying to get a good use out of Twooze company this run, but one of the issues I have for this run right now is you never really want to pick up Twooze company the way how I have it. When you're picking up Twooze company, because it's affected by just pigment originality, having the +1/+2 benefit is actually a pretty massive deal for it. And yes, of course, you know, the difference between a 1-2 and a 2-4 is quite drastic. .400 health still left on him. Not ideal, but at this point I've got so much sliming going on that my shots are actually getting pretty consistent solid damage, so like, it's not all bad, is it? It's only mostly bad because, you know, I just can't get in. I unfortunately, I really messed up instantly hitting that that pig. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. Because, yeah, now my refreshes are just stuck in, and that's definitely not what I wanted. Let me in. Okay, surely I can go in. Please. This time for sure. Okay. Yeah. I had the Pebble also dealing decent damage before, but I wanted to remove that from my deck ASAP. The whole point of this deck was to be a Twooze Company deck, and yeah. I'm slightly changing my shot each time, and it is giving me different results, but the results still aren't working, so hopefully, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, not good enough. Oh, I shouldn't have moved the shot because it successfully went in. I was worried about it just shooting out the other side is the thing, so that's why I did that. There we go. Now I've got the board back. Here's the thing, our recovery should just be incredible, so I'm not really that scared, but it's certainly not the most ideal, is it? There's another store. I see. I knew that. The fact that there's another store is very nice. Because I got that molten gold in that first. Let's not kill me. I know, a bit of a crazy concept, but I would rather not die. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds handy. Sounds like exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. Certainly not ideal. Definitely not ideal. We shoot this. I'm actually getting good value out of healing those, so it's not all bad. Nice, great stuff. Bang and then bang, yes. Okay. Look, the big thing I wanted to achieve this run was just making sure that I'm stacked up for the store, and when you look at that, not only am I stacked up for the store, but I also got some incredible heals this fight, because one slimy salve and one well done steak, and would you look at that, suddenly my health number is looking a little bit higher than last time you saw it. 68. That's why I really wasn't that worried about taking that much damage in the elite fight, because, like, sure, I've got a 1-2, my tempo was absolutely garbage, okay. Oh my god, I almost did it again. You see, this time I'm actually going to aim correctly, which is trying to pull off a shot like this, because would you look at that? I've now opened up the middle and I can actually get off shots into the middle. And the middle is where you're going to find a lot of your damage for this map. There's just... It's the best bet to be betting on the middle. It's not to say that you can't get a lot of damage on the sides, because you really, really can. But most of the time, you can expect to find a lot more damage on the sides. I do have to be careful how I play this, because I will run out of easy pegs to slime real fast. And shots like this are going to be mandatory to, yes, look how good that shot was, and then I hit the refresh. Good, perfect, I didn't hit the refresh then. Now I did not hit a bomb, okay. Considering the fact that I have refresh shield, I'll try and claim the bomb while I still can, but it looks like, not today. Not today. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, what if I do a shot like this? It's way worse because you kill so much momentum that way, but that was hopeful. Apparently far too hopeful, but I think it could have achieved something cool. Yes, that's exactly the kind of shot that I was trying to go for. Unfortunately, I just realized I did it on the shot where I had refresh shooting next. Yeah, because the issue is if I hit a slimed peg and then immediately hit a peg, look at that, it slimes it. And I probably shouldn't have done that to show you because I now have slimed this peg, which is something I really was trying not to do. But, oh well, too late for that, I guess. So I'm at 76 health. How far do you think it can drop me now? My guess is pretty far. We will have to see. I should be able to get that crit. And here's the thing, as long as I'm getting crits on these shots, I've applied enough slimes on the sides to where I'm actually getting just very, very decent damage. Okay, I say very decent damage. I'm getting a lot of peg hits. Whether or not it's decent damage remains to be seen, basically just depending on whether or not I hit a crit. But, you know, even like 77 damage for a non-crit actually is just pretty insane. Okay, I didn't lose anywhere near as much health as I thought I would. Mostly due to... Actually, there are a few reasons. Partially due to the slimy salve. Of course, actually, sorry, mostly due to the slimy salve. But also the refresher would also made a lot of extra defense. A lot of extra progress for me. Parallel Boomiverse Echo Chamber. It's not really a passive I would consider for this run, but I think it should be able to achieve some cool stuff. What's my AoE power again? Ah, I see. I found my AoE power. Can you see it? I'll give you a hint. You can't see it. It's almost as if there is none. Well, AoE power's overrated. I just actually hit my bombs. Okay, sure. I mean, I'll take it if I can keep hitting more bombs, but like, I somehow doubt that I will actually be able to keep hitting more bombs. We will see. Gonna be totally easy, right? I'm getting close. Unfortunately, close is not exactly. Oh yes, there we go. 277 gold as well. That is beautiful. Yeah, that molten gold really did change just how much I can get, didn't it? I mean, I've been getting like +8 each time or something. Oh, ooh. I am desperately looking forward to that adventure because I used the wrong word there. Because I've been desperately looking for upgrading this entire time. And oh, Adventure Twooze Company as well. That's awesome. I like this peg, so let's keep aiming at this peg. I don't know why, but there's just something about this peg that calls to me each time. It's like shooting here, I feel like you're guaranteed to get like your 2 bombs, you're like, ooh yes, we're actually getting such good damage now that we have that adventure. So yeah, when I said that there are a few ways I can run this run, there are a few passives I can use to amplify the effects of the Twooze Company. I could just jump straight to a boss passive. That's definitely something I could do. And, you know, that would give me guaranteed results. Although I think if I take the ×2 one, it's not actually guaranteed results, which might make it a good one to pick. Obviously the downgrading would be pretty amazing for it, I believe. Oh yeah, sorry, the downgrading. That was the one I was talking about with the ×2 one. Oh my god, yeah, like, see what I mean? This Adventure Twooze Company combo is going to be nuts. It's actually just tearing through them, and I also have the Echo actually putting in some mild work. 30 damage is nothing to sneeze at. I'll leave the rest for later when I have nothing beneficial on refreshes. I mean, I've got to take a heavy hand, don't I? Heavy hand with Twooze Company Adventurine sounds very, very good. I can afford another store. Like, if Area 2 is double store for me, I will take it. And I will be able to afford it. Alright, doesn't quite have double store for me. It can never be double store as well. There's not even an RNG double store. But, that's fine. I only really needed one. It's just, would like the second. Because I can afford it. And there's a passive that I'm really massively on the lookout for right now. Because it's basically an Adventurine, except more consistent and half as much upgrading. Because there are some runs where a good slime really is just incredible. And this is going to be a good shot. Yeah, the dance is so good. And this run is most certainly one of those. Wait, I replaced the double damage slime? My bad. I should have checked and seen that the healing slime was about to proc on the first big hit, but I didn't. For me. Now let's go that way. Perfect. How does one... I see. I was wondering how one deals with the backline. The answer is, one does not. One just starts complaining because I'm going to have to smash through every single one of them. The good news is I'm actually really not losing that much health, and anything else I do lose, I'm just going to recover. Like, it's really not that bad. This is a spooky fight, though. Some fights it's just very hard to get good value on, and Spidey's usually one of those. Looks like I'm doing a pretty exceptional job here, doesn't it? And yeah, the sliming is going really, really well. The change to dense... Sorry, what's the passive called? Heavy Hand? Yeah. The change to Heavy Hand was so good. I liked it so much. It's what it should have been, you know? Because before, Heavy Hand was... I'm not going to mince words, but Heavy Hand was one of the strongest passives in the game. It's like, you see it as a boss passive and you're just like, yeah, okay, I'll just take it. Like, it was very good with not much downside. Then they gave it even more downside, and then they gave it even more downside. And in its current state, it's still actually just really solid, but yeah, definitely a lot weaker than it was when it first came out, and weaker since they then changed it after that point, which was necessary because yeah, it was good. And look, I'm not saying that there aren't boss passives right now on the same power level as that, but it definitely deserves the nerf, you know. Some things shouldn't be too strong. And the ability to double proc pegs is just so incredibly valuable that, as it turns out, you can attach a lot of downsides to it and still have it just be exceptionally good. Like, ironically enough, sometimes the downside of I'm off tempo right now. I really should not be off tempo. The downside of being dense is, ironically enough, in some fights, also not a downside. Which is super cool. Like, it really depends on what orb you're shooting, but for this run, that definitely could be the case. Oh. And sometimes for navigate, yeah, that was one of the issues that the passive had. Navigation, I definitely struggled with it a lot. Because I really, really want to go left here, but I'm really not quite sure how to set it up properly. Let's try a shot like that, I guess. Whew, nice, we got there. Change targets and get some pretty solid damage. Okay. I was hoping to get enough damage, but this will do because it's a 2-shot, and honestly, 2-shot is, I guess, kind of what I was hoping for. I don't know, the nice thing about getting a 1-shot is you can then move on to this guy and then move on to the melee guy, but I mean, at least it claims an extra kill, right? That is value enough for me. 344 gold. Wow, the early molten gold just juices you actually just insane levels. It's so much. And I am not complaining. Good stuff. Alright, navigation inflation also boosts us so much, doesn't it? You keep giving me potion bolts. It's really, really rude. I want to take them. I really desperately want to take them. Oh well, I don't believe any of those passives. Yeah, none of those passives are trying to deny what I'm trying to do. I have super boots. I kind of don't want to take weighted chip here. Oh, you know what? How about I gamble 164 gold? Yeah, let's just do it. I don't want to take weighted chip here because I was enlightened about a custom run that I'm going to be doing soon. Because, of course, recently I found out about that cool interaction with Pumpkin Pie. And I was thinking about it, but it was also mentioned to be true, which is very cool. But with the fact that it doesn't actually gain the damage decrease when it enters the space with the fire and the 0.5, um, yeah, it doesn't actually like enter the section that would give it the times 0.5 damage. You have to wait until the pumpkin pie is gone to actually get that damage decrease. Which means I'm just going to discard here. Won't taking a real shot there. I do have bad cheese. Don't hate it. It's just another good form of AoE. Yeah, which means that surely there's an interesting way you can use that, right? And as it turns out, the interesting way is Viridian passive. So I'm looking forward to how that run's going to go. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out, but I was told that it's an interesting combo, and I'm looking forward to it. It definitely seems like quite a cool combo, and when I realized that interaction was the way it was, I knew that there was definitely some amazing ways you could use it. But I wasn't sure exactly what. So yeah, we'll see. Oh my god, that's so much immediate damage from the adventure, and I love it. If I could get multi-ball as well to stack onto it, it would be so much more. Oh my god, this is so good. Yeah, but I do really like that then now you have Pumpkin Pie and Weighted Chip just is an incredible combo that you definitely want to be picking up, and oh my god, that was like an instant 800 damage. Like, eat it, I guess. The damage went to like 650, 700 immediately, and then just stopped. It barely climbed after that. Alright, good stuff there. Barely lost any health, and I managed to get a Prime Slime as well. I will take it. I've got perhaps a bit too much sliming going on right now, but you know what they say in the business, there's never too much sliming, right? Especially when I actually get a good slime. But until then, maybe there's a bit too much sliming. Let's make sure I'm going left, by the way. Pretty important. Honestly, yeah, let's just keep aiming at that. Since I forgot, but I kind of suck at hitting bombs on this map, don't I? There's a lot of RNG chance to it, and like I would like to be able to hit all my bombs. Whether or not I can actually achieve that is very much a different story, but maybe I can rely on bad cheese to provide the other breakpoint? Okay, well, maybe not. That healer made a quick work of my estimation, or maybe not. If I can get one more bomb, I think I just got one more bomb. Right, well, if I can get one more bomb... I'm listening. Alright, one more bomb if you'd be so kind. This is actually the dead shot, hold on. That's what I was after. Wow. Okay, cool. Because bad cheese just finishes them off here. Nice. Good stuff, and now let's make sure that... Oh my god, yeah. Not exactly enjoying how bad my navigation is with this sliming build, but whatever. Basic blade. Honestly, I need a damage boost, although I'm pretty consistently critting, so... Not exactly the most handy. This is a bomb map, so... Sure. I don't even have any bomb passives, do I? Yeah, literally 0 bomb passives. Well, technically 1 bomb passive, but like... I don't really think of Heavy Hand as being a bomb passive, but it definitely is a passive that enhances bombs. It's just a short fuse 2.0. Yeah, it's just a short fuse 2.0. Which is yet again another funny way to think of it, but that is technically what it's doing. Let's do a shot like that, because I think that's how you get in there and start popping those bombs, because I'm getting sick of going through the shields, but that's not stopping me from actually just going through the shields in the first place, because I'm just going to keep going through the shields apparently. 130 damage here should be only too easy though. After all, I have Basic Blade now. Basic Blade's actually just giving me a decent chunk of damage. Ooh, Navigation Inflation, let's see what you can do. Alright, certainly not too much, but oh, you want more? I can try and give you a bit more, but yeah, that's just, yeah, plus 40. Very solid. I've literally gotten back all of the money that I gambled, and I'm definitely going to receive my investment later, right? Now, just as a reminder, I have literally only ever received the investment once. I'm pretty sure. So I'd love to get it again, but I'm not exactly holding out hope. And when I say investment, he gave me like 100 gold. I full invested 20 cash in me. So if I could actually get a real amount of cash back at some point, that would be real nice, because 164 times 5 last time I checked is a pretty nice number. I mean, yeah, look, this build has the power to just smash through. It takes perhaps slightly longer than I would like, but like 368 for just slightly touching this one peg. You know, that is pretty cool. And I don't exactly have all of the upgrading going on yet. Do I think that other orbs could be achieving similar things? I won't say no to that. If we had like a best foot four, we'd be setting ourselves up for like a resistance knight and like aiming best foot four with a slimed peg. Getting the value on it is extremely good and basically about the same kind of power as a times two multiplier on the damage. Get another one of these fights. Okay, we just keep getting the same elite fights. I mean that's fine by me because it's like a pretty fine elite fight. Actually, yeah, I'm happy that it's not. Actually, this is definitely a good elite fight for us to get. Death by 1,000 cuts is much weaker by into an intentional oboe. Although it's a bit tough calling these cuts because like they're generally hitting pretty hard. It's just that, you know, for now, because the crucible level we're on, I keep getting that by the way. It's actually not ideal. Can I replace it though? Oh, I missed. Oops. I want to see if I can replace that. But these enemies usually hit pretty hard. It's just, you know, the current crucible level as well as the interesting. Intentional over are both just massively decreasing the damage I'm taking. So you can use a healing slime to replace a double damage slime, but you can't replace a healing slime with a double damage slime. I didn't know this. This is cool. I mean, that is the way I want it to be fair. But it's kind of funny that the double damage slime just kind of gets gets wrecked there. It's like, screw you in particular. Amazing shot like this hits the refresh on the bounce. I got close. Alright, amazing shot like this hits the refresh on the bounce. It stands. Alright, let's try this again, but this time I'll actually hit this healing slime as intended, because that's where I get a majority of my damage from, and now that I've got that incredible shot off, this shot hitting this peg immediately gets enough damage to get the kill, combined with the echo. It's just so much instant damage thanks to that combo. And yeah, an elite fight where we're just not actually losing anything. I'm still at full health. And in return I gain, oh my god, these are bad. I don't want to take Molten Mantle because it actually does something. I actually get a lot of value off of Molten Mantle here, and I kind of don't want to because I'm trying to kill enemies via my amazing sliding capabilities. And unfortunately Molten Mantle heavily detracts from that, so... Alright, now I like the look of this peg. I immediately popped it though. Let's try and get it back onto play, shall we? Right there. Okay, try again though. Down slightly, right there. Okay, maybe not down slightly because that was the dense shot. Right, I would say right there again, but honestly this is the new peg. Welcome. You have been replaced, Tenpeg. You immediately popped yourself, so I changed plans. Okay, remember all that stuff I was saying, Tenpeg? You're back in business. Welcome. Hey, look, as long as we're upgrading one of things, that's all that I care about. Okay, so Mr. 30 Peg that I'm definitely going to come back to. I'm just going to aim at this 50 Peg real quick, don't mind me. There's no favoritism here. Oh, wow. This is actually really, really rare. Usually I actually have pretty solid AoE and I'm taking out the paintings pretty damn fast, but I'm not this time. And that is not normal. I'm extremely, extremely used to taking out the paintings in a very, very reasonable time frame, aka mostly on the first shot. But this time I just haven't picked up AoE. And like, yeah, it's a glaring weakness in my build, but the slime stuff that I have going on is actually just so strong that it just doesn't matter. Wait, did I just... Oh no, that was poison probably. I thought for a moment I got a... I mean, I gotta take Constricting Chains. It's like super good for adventure. Oh my god, it's just so good in general. Because here's the thing about Constricting Chains. Constricting Chains plus upgrading is just... Oh my god. A match made... Like, look at this. So you're telling me I halved my damage? I'm pretty sure I doubled it, pal. I'm pretty sure my damage is doubled. Oh man, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Are you just dead? Not quite, okay. Oh my god, instant 250 damage. Great stuff, and I have double store, perfect. Well, I'll try and buy double store. Unfortunately, there's only one elite in my path, but we can work with that. To be fair, What exactly... Nice. I'll always accept more. If it means I... Hold on. Yeah, I know constricting chains on that map. Nice. Um, if it means I get to shoot more Twooze companies and instead don't get to reload, I'm happy with that. Because my reloads right now are extremely, extremely strong. And in case you didn't notice, because I'm doing a run with a whole bunch of Twooze companies, the one thing I'm trying to do for this run is not be extremely, extremely strong. That's why I have all the Twooze companies. And, yeah, I mean, it's working. But unfortunately, my refreshes are just too good, so I've got to weaken myself, debuff myself. I have 1,000 damage. I mean, that means I basically have enough damage already. Just, yeah, instantly snipe this guy. You know, it would be perfect, actually. Something I would love to go to more elites for if I could. An overwhelm? This is like the perfect overwhelmer build, isn't it? I hate both of these shots, but that one looks like it works. Sword Hawk? Sword Hawk. I wish. I like Sword Hawk, but, and it's good there. But, I'm kind of not doing that. So how much damage do I get first shot? Just wondering. Oh wait, hold on, it's this fight, and I'm playing no AoE into it. I wonder what's going to happen next. I'm free! Oh, wow, finally. Nice. As you can see, the board is pretty heavily slimed. And, oh, I got my wish! Wait, what? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't realize I lost health in that fight. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying much attention in that fight. It was... the lack of visual feedback definitely is less than what you want be desired for that fight, because there's just not much going on, unfortunately, and I'm so happy I got whoever from it though. I actually like desperately wanted that for this run. I just wished it did anything in the boss fight. Oh no, it actually does something in the boss fight. Not much, but something. And something is something. 5 total, sure. Refresher course is actually a good way to add some damage to my deck. I would add, what's it called at this point? But Twooze Company? Yeah, Twooze Company. Just because I could definitely get it upgraded, and I have double store, but like, I have enough cash that, like, no, guess I'm going left. There was a store left, wasn't there? Or maybe it was just a second elite. Honestly, I'm fine with second elite. What common passive am I even looking for? It's not as if, a good slime, the only passive I've been looking for basically this entire run, is definitely a common passive, and definitely also the kind of thing I'm looking for. But well, hopefully there's at least, oh my god, I really just need to hit a refresh. The fact that refresh move might not be the best deal with this comp, but we'll see. Oh, this also means I can't get my payout, doesn't it? Oh well. Nice, I really do love the Overwhelmer. It's such a satisfying passive, which very clearly got power grip. Oh, okay, it got power grip by some passives, sure. But a lot of the strategies that Overwhelmer likes to employ definitely are a bit more outdated, shall we say. You want more, you want a mix. I'm definitely happily taking another Twooze company. It's quite nice to see. So how much damage can I get on good first shots? Squares is... it's going to be pretty hard to get good damage on squares. Especially without a good slime. Yeah. Missing a good slime was very unfortunate, but you know what? I've still got a chest upcoming. And you know what's going to be inside that chest? Oh, I can't wait to open it, and boom, it's going to be right there. It's going to be amazing. Just you wait. I mean, I got the Overwhelm actually, so I guess the chances are 0. It's just also, not happening because why would it happen? I'm never going to receive another IOU, am I? Alright, surely it's not another blind fight, is what I was just about to say. Well, see ya. Wow, that one was so much faster than the previous one. Where is just really, really good there. Yeah. That's the one reason why I wasn't too mad about going to the extra elite over the store. Even if I do miss out on a good slime, that's what it's called. If I can get something like Peg Bag, it's probably worth it, unfortunately. And I am just not going to, This is what I was worried about. Because I've got all the sliming going on, it's actually really hard to navigate. So, the real reason why I don't use Twooze Company, right? Because Twooze Company is one of the best orbs out there for. Oh, oh, that's so good. Nice. I'm really happy with that. You'll notice I've also been massively increasing the number of Twooze companies in my deck. You see, this way we don't reload. Because reloading is really, really good right now. We get a refresh, we get scaling, well, one every four technically, but it's still scaling. We get a heal, we take no damage, we get AoE damage. Do we get anything more? Like, surely that's just like, just add on more effects, why not? It's just so good at this point, and wow. Yeah, okay, the refresh perspective here is just insane. I would have preferred a good slime just because that's more situational, and this is definitely the situation for it. But yeah, no, refresh perspective is definitely going to be amazing here. It's such a good passive, it really is. Sometimes you just need the scaling, and it gives it to you. It just gives it to you on a silver platter. Especially since, yeah, nice, okay. Let's try and pull off a good shot. That might be quite hard though, so I'm expecting to have to wait for it. But yeah, like refresh perspective just gives you such amazing late game, as well as it comes online actually just like really, really fast. Which is definitely pretty good for a late game. And speaking of coming online pretty fast, I wasn't expecting to deal this much damage this quickly. But I'll take it. Okay, if I can actually pull off any good shots. Constricting chains for squares is definitely something where there are some specific shots that you'd really like to get lined up, and unfortunately constricting chains is not going to give that to you. Okay, shots like this though is definitely it, and if I keep missing them... Okay, I forgot I had constricting chains plus dense. The constricting chains is definitely taking the spotlight, isn't it? But I'm just going to start bashing through them at this... Ooh, I got it. That's crazy. It's so good. This shot, by the way. Yeah, wow. That is the shot. It's so nice to see. And I just don't need my... I got it again? This is 3 shots in a row. I've gotten basically the perfect shot. Like, actually being able to line up constricting chains into squares is crazy good. Oh, and this guy's almost dead as well. He can't even touch us. We just have so much healing. Like, we're just healing full each time, and oh my god, our scaling. Our scaling is just too damn good. Wow. Alright, well, I might have to try this again. I was going to try it with perhaps like maybe one more passive, maybe a good slime and adventure, or maybe just a good slime if that's possible. That's probably not possible. Maybe a good slime plus adventure and a cruci 20 might be pretty challenging. I had so much gold that run. Oh my god, it was so good. I. Oh god, it feels really bad to say. I've never been happier skipping an enhanced debt. The worst part is, there were 2 passives. I turned down an enhanced debt for 2 passives. Turning down an enhanced debt for 1 passive, sure, that's understandable. For 2 passives, damn, that's crazy, man. But I like these. These are really, really good passives, and exactly the kind of thing my run needed. Like, I feel like I just needed as much cash as possible for this run. Simply because if I get the option to get excessive stores, I need to take it straight up. I need to be finding specific passives like Adventure and like a good slime, like Refresh Perspective, because if I find them, they just massively warp how strong my build is. Like, my build got so much stronger just because of this one Refresh Perspective. Like, who needs to go to that final store? Going to that elite actually just worked out super, super well. It's really blunt. Wait, what? This is actually super hilarious. I got the same elites each time. I got 1 plant spike, right? Yeah, no, I got one plant spike, but apart from that, I got 2 elites per area, and they were the same elite. And it's like also a delay elite fight, a fight which takes a while because I have to like smack through the minions. That's funny. Oh my god, my reloads were so good this run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 8. It's pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, my reloads were so good. The refresh, the heal, the no damage, and just yeah, just exactly what you wanted. And ironically enough, the bad cheese actually was doing amazing work. Yeah, I was never going to get this. I mean, we all knew that, right? Like, I was just throwing money into the wind because I could, and I really could. Like, I had more than enough money towards the end there. I could have done triple store if I'd wished. But yeah, my boss passes were just exactly what I was looking for this run. It's just actually just nuts how strong they were.